Get that camera out of my face.
I went to Occupy in mid-October. I'd heard about it from the beginning, about a day before it began, September 16th, I guess, from Reddit.com, and I sort of kept an eye on it, because a lot of people were keeping an eye on it from the get-go. When I wanted to get down there, you know, I hadn't been on vacation in a while, so what I sort of did was plan on going for a week and just hang out there and sleep in a park and get to understand more why people are out there, because it wasn't getting, you know, the message wasn't really getting reported very well. You know, people getting pepper sprayed and the Brooklyn Bridge arrests were huge, but nobody said why they were there. So I went down there, or up there, because I'm from South Jersey. Spent a week there, or planned to, and about 3 or 4 days in, I decided I'm going to stick around for a while. It's been about 6 months now that I've been with Occupy. I fell on a live stream about 3 or 4 days in, and the team there liked me enough, and they basically asked me to stick around, and I've been live streaming ever since. Came to DC in mid-January, and here I am. But my main issue that I wanted to protest for, I sat on the wall there in Zuccotti Park. It's a concrete wall that sort of was on one side where we all sat and held signs. I sat on that wall with a sign that said, "Students ought not be a means of profit." Because I graduated college back in May, and I'm 50 grand in debt. I actually falsely reported that to two different, I got an interview with the Huffington Post and the LA Times, and I actually reported that wrong. I said I was 90,000 in debt. I did my math wrong. So sorry about that, Huffington Post and LA Times, if you're watching. 50,000 in debt. And you know, the whole idea is that there's so many people making a profit off of education. You know, back in the 60s and 70s, you could go to college and you could pay for a year's tuition with a summer's worth of work. You can't do that anymore. Now it's like a decade worth of work on top of everything else that you're paying. You know, education, college especially, has become this like resort vacation kind of deal. You know, you're paying for the marketing that college uses. You're paying for the entertainment value that makes students want to join more than the education programs. I mean, my college started building a $64 million stadium the year that I graduated. So, you know, I want to pay for, and you know, I'm not saying get rid of all the debt. Maybe, I mean, I'd love that to happen. But what I think, I mean, I signed the paper. I knew the debt that I was getting, you know, roped into. What I'm saying is we need to reform it in a manner that I want to pay for the administration at school, I want to pay for the professors, and I want to pay for the upkeep. And I guess the police to be there for security. I don't want to pay for I don't want to pay for a volleyball court. I don't want to pay for a stadium. I want to pay for speakers to come and just play music or something like that. I want to pay for education. That's why I'm there.